Okay, we'll do whatever you want. We can do some whiteboard work, and then the thing I like about whiteboard work is I can tell, just by looking at it, I can tell where your mistakes are, and then we can zoom, we can kind of refine that. And I get a lot of feedback right away. I suppose I need to turn this back on, don't I? Kind of in a funk because my pre-calc kids took longer at that test than I thought they would. That surprised me. Okay, Martin, you had mentioned doing a problem. Is there a problem you want to do? Or you just want me to pick some random things?
Yeah, like pick random problems about like the things that are going to be in the test.
Wait, I have a question.
Yes, Jill.
I think it's 40. Yeah.
Number 40 from the review stuff. Okay, 61, number 40. Oh, okay. So you guys already have seen the answer, and then I allowed you to take pictures of it. Okay, after you turned your phones on. Page 61, number 40. Okay. 16, a to the third plus 250. Here's what you're going to need to know. You're going to need to have this formula in your head. Okay? That's for the sum and difference of two cubes. Well, first thing I notice, 16 is not a cube, 250 is not a cube, but if I take out a 2, lo and behold, there's what I get. So you know what I might do? No, actually, what I'll probably do tomorrow is, if you do it, this is one of the things that I will have a sheet available that has that formula on it. If you don't use it, I'll give you a bonus point. If you need it, I'll give it to you.
So it's going to have that one.
It's going to have that formula.
Just that.
Just that. No examples, no nothing. So if you can memorize that formula and use it, well then you get a bonus point. Okay? Yes.
So for the A plus B, if it's minus,
so if it's plus, this will be minus, and if this is minus, it'll be plus. So it'll either be the top row of signs or the bottom row of signs. Okay? So let's do this one as an example. So I've got 2, and here's the thing. I'm going to have a binomial, and I'm going to have a trinomial. Okay? My binomial, I think, is really simple. It's the cube root of the first term and the cube root of the second term. The cube root of the first term is 2a. The cube root of the last term is 5. Okay? And now we're just going to have to follow the pattern. Here's the pattern. Square the first one, multiply the 2, square the second one. And of course, get your signs right. Okay? So square the first one, multiply the 2, and since that's a plus, this needs to be a minus. And then square the second one. Square it, multiply the 2, square it. Do you understand why this has to be negative? Yeah, because that's a plus. And if we'd multiply it out, if they were both plus, nothing would cancel. We wouldn't get those middle two terms to cancel out like we liked it. Okay? So that's why. One of them has to be a negative to cause that cancellation festamania.com of 2025. I can't believe it's 2025. This is nuts. This is crazy. I graduated high school 38 years ago. Yeah, I'm old. That's nuts. Does that answer your question, Julie?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
42.
I'm trying to work on my Spanish. Cuatro y dos. 4x to the third minus 25x over 8x to the fourth plus 125x. Okay. To factor the top, let's take out an x. Ooh, now I see the difference of two squares. That makes my soul happy. On the bottom, if I take out an x, I see the difference, or the sum of two squares, the sum of two cubes, sorry, and that also makes me happy. So since I've got an x out front of both, and it's multiplication, what can I do with my x's? Cancel, they're gone. Goodbye, x's. And now we're just going to factor this difference of two squares and the sum of two cubes. And the sum of two cubes, we already factored that same exact one. So I'm just going to rewrite that, but I'm going to explain it as I go. 2x is what I cubed to get that. 5 is what I cubed to get that. Square it. Minus. Plus. And now it's just the difference of two squares. And you can obviously see something's going to cancel. And I'm going to tell you something that is always the case. This right here, the trinomial in a sum of two squares, a difference of two squares, that won't factor. Don't even try. It's just not going to factor. So, we're done. Oh, wait! Can I cancel my 5 and my 25? No. There's next to a plus or a minus. Okay? Couple good questions there. How did number 10 go? The factor by grouping. Okay, well then let's take a look at the entire thing. Number 10. 3ax minus 12bx minus 2a plus 8b. Take out what we can out of the first one, 3x, and I'm left with a minus 4b. Now, what do I have to take out of the second one? I have to take out a negative 2. If I take out a negative 2, I'm just left with a, because negative 2 times a gives me that. And here I have a negative 4b. That cancels. And now, lo and behold, I can take out the a minus 4b. Oh, excuse me. Anything else?
Can I do 47?
47 is just one of those kind of oogly googly ones. So I'll sprint through it real quick because I assume you've already tried that. And it doesn't matter. I'm gonna do, let's just finish the top. Okay. So the top, I'm going to have a common denominator of x minus 5. So I got to multiply top and bottom here by x minus 5. So 2x minus 10 plus 1. And the bottom, it's going to have the same denominator. So I'm going to have to go back here and multiply by x minus 5 and x minus 5. So 3x minus 15. And then, don't forget this negative that's hanging out here, minus 2. And I'm going to simplify. And that's where we end up with our answer. Please tell me I'm right. What number is that? 47? Yes. I like that problem, honestly, because you have to find a common denominator that shows me that skill. Again, and being careful with negative, and then it shows me that you know how to flip and multiply. Okay.
Can we do 44?
Ooh, well, okay, I'm going to go ahead and write it like this. I'm going to go ahead and flip it over, the second one, if you don't mind. I'm going to give myself a bunch of room so I can factor around everything. This one, the factoring looks fairly cumbersome. I'm going to flip this one. I'm really anxious to get out of this section of the book so we can get to some more useful things. Okay, why did I choose that? Because I have 20 and 9. If I go ahead and make this positive and that negative, that would give me my 11. My battery's about dead, so I need to plug in here since I'm recording. It shouldn't be almost dead. But just in case. Okay. So 6 and 4, or 6 and 2, No, 3 and 4. There we go. 3 and 4. The thing I like about that is I get a 9 and a 4. It gives me 13. Okay, so my guess is the factoring is probably what gave you the biggest grief. Because then from there, it's just cross out till you're blue in the face. We get the 2x plus 1 over x plus 3. Okay. Grab a whiteboard, please. Grab a whiteboard, a marker, and an eraser.
Wait.
Okay. First thing I want you to do is I want you to draw me a picture of what you'd rather be doing. Yeah, what you'd rather be doing. And I'll do the same thing. What you'd rather be doing. Yes. Yeah. It'll be interesting to see if you can even tell what mine is when I put it up there. Okay, on a beach. Okay, right? Sleeping at Dairy Queen. Okay, good. Eating something. What would you rather be eating? Anything home eating? What do you have? Sleeping? Okay. Yeah. Draw a picture of what you'd rather be doing. So everybody else is drawing stuff, and Alonzo's is going, I don't know what's going on. What am I doing? I'm with my... Well, I didn't want to draw 5 dogs because I was so embarrassed by my first 2 dogs that I thought that I should probably just stop right there.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hey, I specialize in stick people things, dogs. Okay. Okay. So again, kind of what I do to study and what I do to write tests is I just go ahead and flip through the sections. Okay. First thing that I might ask you is, okay, this is all, oh, no, that's not what I want to do. I want to do this. Say if I had this right here. Okay, let me, you don't have to write anything down. At least not yet. Okay? Okay. Write down and show me, what's the degree of that polynomial? Good. Good. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Give me the cubic term. Give me the cubic term. There you go. There you go. Good. No, that's just the cubic coefficient. I want in the cubic term. Okay, the whole coefficient, the whole term. That's the coefficient. The whole term has don't forget your negative. Okay, it's negative 4x to the third. That's the cubic portion of my polynomial. That's the cubic term, negative 4x to the third. Okay? So this one would be quartic. This would be quadratic. What term is it missing? The x, which you know what that's called? It starts with an L. It's a linear term. The linear term is missing. Okay? I would like to, there's a specific problem I would like to do. Let's see if I can find one. Honestly, there should be lots of different parts of this that you should be very successful with. Let's do 28. And show me when you're done.
Wait.
Perfect. Good. Yep. All three terms. Sorry, bud. Don't forget, you got to distribute that negative. Mm-hmm. Good. Took run. Okay, now you're multiplying them together. I'm subtracting them.
Oh.
No wonder why it's taking you so long, Martin. Yeah, don't multiply them if it's asking. Are you doing the same thing, Leo? Okay, that stinks. Nope, you added them.
Okay, we can move on.
No, you need to be, So, yes, it's 9s squared minus 15s plus 20. Because when you distribute your negative, this becomes a positive 2s, that becomes a negative 11s, that becomes a plus 9. So then you combine your like terms. Okay? Okay. B, factor. Factor that. It will factor. So B, factor that one. Got to try things. Write something down and try. Write something down and try. Some of you guys are just kind of staring at it. You got to write something down and try. Nothing yet? There's not a lot of options. No, that would give me a minus 2x in the middle.
I think the last one is wrong.
That would give me a positive 4 when I multiplied it out. And I need a minus 4. And you're great. Great. No, well, hold on. Hold it up. If I do that, that'd be a negative 12 and a 2. That'd give me a negative 10 for my x.
Oh.
I need a negative 5 for my x. Perfect. Good. Hold that up. So 8 negative 3, and you divide everything by 6.
It's like slightly
Here's the deal. So with the 4, you only have 2 options, 2 and 2 and 1 and 4. If I do my 1 and 4, my negative, I'm going to need a plus and a minus. My 1 and my 4, let's try this. Negative 12 and positive 2, that doesn't give me negative 5. So let's switch my 1 and my 4. Okay, now let's try that. I get instead 8 and negative 3. Is that close? It gives me a positive 5, doesn't it? What do I need? Negative 5. So what should I do with my signs? Switch them. Okay. Okay. Try something else. Oh, jeepers. Okay, here we go. 3x to the third plus x squared plus 6x plus 2. Back to that. Tricks. Perfect. Great. Yeah. Carly, can you hold yours up again? Oh, sorry. Thank you. Okay. Go for it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Perfect. Actually, I didn't. Okay, so here we go. Common denominator, your 4's cancel, and I'm just left with that. You know, what I really, is that 86?
No.
Oh, is that x6?
Yeah.
Oh, you just write 6x. That's why I was confused. Okay. You know what? I just looked at this drawing here. And this is really bad. I should have had this too. Yeah, I probably should have put with my wife too. Yeah, yeah. No, you guys got to figure it out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. One more, and then I might ask you a few questions. Oh, here we go. Y to the third minus 8 over y squared plus y minus 6 times y squared plus 3y over y to the third plus 2y squared plus 4y. This is a heck of one to end up. It's just not quite zooming in, not focusing like it should. Does everything cancel?
Yeah. Wait.
This one, it won't factor. That one won't factor anymore. Because there's no way with a 4 I can come up to just adding it up to 2 without having some negatives in there, and there's no negatives in there. So yeah, I think everything cancels, doesn't it? Sweet.
B1.
Yeah, just be 1. Okay. Okay, let's end this recording. Put your whiteboards away, please.